What's up, guys? Chris here to do another boxing video. And don't worry, it's not another Manny Pacquiao video. I think if you've been following my channel for any length of time, you pretty much know I only do Pacquiao Mayweather videos when they're fighting, not in regards to anything else going on or any speculation into them fighting each other. Just a waste of time, in my opinion. I mean, there's a lot of debate to be had, but it never comes to fruition. So, actually, I want to talk about two fights. Two fights I think are going to be overshadowed with all the Bradley Pacquiao debate, contentious, stuff that happened last weekend. I think these two fights are kind of flying under the radar, but I think that they're both going to be, at least on paper, they both look pretty entertaining. First up, we got Tomasz Adamek taking on Eddie Chambers. Good, this is a fight that I'm looking forward to, and I'm not a fan of the Klitschko brothers. I respect them. I think they're good, great fighters. Can't take anything away from their accomplishments, but I'm just not a fan of watching their fights. I think ultimately when they retire, the heavyweight division may be a little bit more fan-friendly if you don't enjoy their fights or their styles. Just because you've got a lot of smaller heavyweights out there, David Haye, Chisora, Chris Arreola, Tomasz Adamek, Eddie Chambers, Alexander Povetkin, that are around the same size, and I think although they couldn't really challenge the Klitschkos, if you put them against one another, there should be some pretty entertaining and exciting fights. Something we get too few and far between in the division. So we got Tomasz Adamek taking on Eddie Chambers. Both recently have lost to Klitschko's themselves. Adamek got beat down by Vitali, and Eddie Chambers got stopped in the 12th by Vladimir. Both have won since then, so back on the winning track. Although I thought Adamek got hit quite a bit, more than I expected he would against Nagy Aguilera in his last bout. As for this one, Eddie Chambers, speed advantage, fast Eddie Chambers. I think he's a better technical fighter. I think he's probably going to try to just box, not try to slug it out with Thomas. The thing is, what's going to be, I think, one of the more interesting factors in this fight will be to see what size the ring is. I anticipate, since it's in New Jersey, the ring size may be a little bit more advantageous to Adamek, which would mean a smaller ring, where he'll have easier ability to track Chambers down. So I think Eddie Chambers definitely can win this fight. I think he hung in there for 12 against Vladimir, although he wasn't really engaging him for all 12, but still he made it to the 12th round, even though he didn't finish. And I think he can really give Adamek problems, somewhat similar to what Steve Cunningham did in their fight outside of the numerous times he was knocked on the canvas. However, I'm going to go with Adamek because the fight's in New Jersey, because, like I said, I think the ring will be a little more advantageous to him. I think it'll probably go to a decision, be close, possibly contentious. But I'm going to favor Adamek to be able to track Eddie down and do enough damage to win a fight on points. If not, possibly stop Chambers late, although I don't anticipate that, but it's definitely a possibility. So go with Adamek on points. And, of course, you got the middleweight title fight between Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. and Andy Lee. A fight that I think hardcore fight fans definitely looking forward to based on the stylistic match between these two. Both guys like to hit, and they may not like to get hit, but they're easy to hit. They're easy to find in the ring, so to speak. People have been wanting to see this fight for a while, and I thought Chavez was ducking it, and I thought, okay, when it was announced, I kind of favored Lee at first. However, as it's gotten closer, I'm leaning towards Chavez. Both guys, like I said, they're easy to get hit. I just think that Chavez, at least thus far from what I've seen, he hasn't really faced the top tier competition yet. Although I do think he beat Marco Antonio Rubio a lot more impressive than I expected. And I do think he's gotten better under Freddie Roach. I do think he's improved over his last few fights than where he was in the past couple of years ago. But both guys are easy to hit. But I think Chavez has a little bit better chin. And I think he doesn't mark up as bad as Andy Lee. I think he can take it. I think he's a little bit more durable. I think that's what I'm looking for. He's a little bit more durable than Andy Lee is. And I expect this to be a slugfest. I think this is going to be a brawl. I don't see too much technique going down in this one. So I think these guys are just going to throw down. And I think it's going to favor Chavez slightly. I'll say this. Andy Lee needs to win this fight by stoppage if he's going to pull it out, because He's not going to win a decision in Texas. It's not going to happen. And, who knows? Chavez may do enough just to win the decision, and Andy Lee hangs in there tough enough for all 12, and Chavez deserves the decision. But if it's a close fight, in any way, shape, or form, which it can be, Chavez is definitely getting that decision. No doubt about it. But I do think this is going to be an entertaining fight. I think both these fights are, but I do think this one's really going to be the fight of the weekend. I don't see any reason why it shouldn't be. Anyways, what are your guys' thoughts on these two fights? Or, maybe you're not going to watch them both, but the one that you are going to watch or the one that you are interested in. But if you do plan on checking out both, what do you think? Who do you favor and why? And, just any thoughts in general, I guess, about the matchups, how you see the fights unfolding. I don't know. I probably won't be back to do a post-fight vid on this unless it's a these fights unless they're really exciting or controversial decisions, which don't be surprised. Like I said, two guys not fighting in their hometown, so to speak, but in fighting in their home away from homes with Adamek and Chavez. So, like I said, if the fights are close and they go to decision, don't be surprised if we have some controversial scorecards like last week. Anyways, that's it for now. Links to ScienceDivines.com, Science Divines on Facebook, and my Twitter, all in the information part of the video as always. Till next time,